Wardle Plant Limited predominantly work as earth moving, load and haul and rock ripping operations inside the quarrying industry. We work in a quarrying industry which is safety critical. So it's really important for us to get information from plant inspections, from near misses and from toolbox talks back into the office so they can be managed correctly. In the past it was completely reliant on our site foreman putting plant inspections and toolbox talks and near miss documentation into an envelope and posting it. The postal system very often meant that the information was delayed getting back to the office. It's critically important that information is dealt with correctly and in a timely manner to make sure that the defects are entered into our work in progress system and fitters can action that very, very quickly. It's particularly important when you're dealing with Class A defects, which can mean that a machine is parked up and it's not in use. We needed to develop a system that made sure that business critical information, particularly health and safety information, or what we call SHEQ information, was transmitted back to the office in real time. This app that we use, this system that we use, was completely developed by the business, by Wardle Plant Limited and the staff who work within the business. Collectively, a lot of ideas were exchanged, brainstorming, and that's where we came up with this system that we've got now. The app effectively collects and collates and delivers all the information and the data taken from business critical information at site and sends that in real time to the people in the back office, in the admin department, in the plant office and our health and safety department as well, who can deal with that information immediately. That allows the office to make sure that for example, machine Class A defects, which are pretty business critical, they get communicated to our mobile maintenance team almost immediately, and they can go and action these defects and get the plant and equipment working safely in this environment again.
Yeah, well, you open up your app, you've got your site, every piece of plant that's on your site is listed with the plant number, every person that's working for you is on the app, so you've got timesheets for each person so you can check that you've got everyone. Every plant is allocated a check sheet, so you've got to actually click on the plant, take the picture for each check sheet so none are getting missing, none are getting mixed up. You can add details on, so if there is defects you can type them in or put pictures on, and yeah, it's all just done there and then, a lot easier.
We've now got a 100% submission rate of all the business critical data that comes in from site. You know, that can be near misses, that can be defects from plant inspections, and it can also be information that comes through toolbox talks and discussions held at site with the site teams.
Yeah, from my point of view, it's a lot easier. It's all there to see. You're more involved with what's going on in the background. You can see jobs that are open that have been reported. All your toolbox talks are all there to look back on so you know which ones you've done. Yeah, it's a lot simpler and a lot easier.
From a safety standpoint, we've now got real-time transmission of information coming from site into the plant office, to the contracts managers, to the admin staff, to the health and safety manager and into the plant office team. That means we can action things a lot quicker and a lot more effectively. The customer can also see this and realise that we are doing our best to maintain a safe working environment within a quarry.